Hey there, how are you? Are you leveraging roll-up columns in your Power Apps and Dynamics 365 solutions? My name is Jorge Daniel, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about roll-up columns and also show you a business scenario where you can use them. With roll-up columns, you can set up business metrics and gain insights from them. Typical usages for roll-up columns are estimated revenue of open opportunities, estimated value of leads of a campaign, or the number of support cases, and so many more. Roll-up columns are easy to set up and you can do sum, count, mean, max, and average on related columns of a given record. Also, rollups support filtering on multiple conditions and you can use them in calculated columns and vice versa. The calculation of a rollup is a system job and it runs every 12 hours by default. But you can reduce that delay and also calculate it on demand right from the form where the column is. Well, enough talking, let's work up an example. In this scenario, users can submit expenses and when they do, they are created in a pending status. We will be creating a roll-up column in the user table to sum the amount of expenses pending. So, user table, new column, total pending, currency, and change the behavior of the column to rollup. The column needs to be saved before you can define the rollup. Let's just give it a moment. Once the column is saved, you can now edit the rollup and start by choosing the related table where the values you want to aggregate are. Let's look for expenses. Okay, so expenses. This is the one. Expand this here a bit, and you can also define multiple filters on conditions. In this case, we want to make sure we are summing only expenses that are in a pending status. And finally, define the aggregation you want the roll-up to do. In this case, it is already suggesting a sum operation on the amount of the expense. Accept this one, save and close. Now let's add this to a form. I have a form ready for it. Here on this expenses tab, I have a section here waiting for it. Total pending. And since this is a currency, maybe you would like also to show the currency on the form. Save and publish. Let's refresh the app, and here on the expenses tab, there you have it, your rollup. And as I mentioned, rollups are calculated in a system job, but you can calculate them on demand by clicking on this calculator icon and then recalculate. Want to add a new expense? Sure, let's do it. Let's click here, new expense, maybe gas. Today, why not? And gas, and let's do maybe 50 and save. And you can now recalculate and the amount is updated. What about that? Rollups can come in handy in many scenarios. Please leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you soon!